Hi, everyone. Next in my series of how to shop on different websites if you're looking for handmade products is Spoonflower. Now, Spoonflower is not like people aren't making their own fabric, and it's a fabric home decor wallpaper type website, but it is a print on demand website where artists can upload their designs and have them printed on fabric so that people can buy them. And I do sell on Spoonflower. I have some fabric on there for dollhouses, so it's miniatures, and I just have quilting fabric because I'm a quilter. I love fabric, and so I have some designs on Spoonflower. So let's go over there and I'm going to show you what it's set up. And it's a good place to buy fabric if you have a few of these tips. So let's go on over and take a look. So this is Spoonflower. It's spoonflower.com, and they basically, like I said, they will print the fabric or wallpaper or home decor items when you order them, and it's a print on demand company, and artists will upload designs and then they get a percentage of the sales. They get royalties when Spoonflower sells something with our designs on it, and then they send the products out. So this is very similar to Zazzle. It's a royalty situation where artists are getting royalties for the fabric designs that are being sold. Okay, so they sell fabric, wallpaper, home decor. This is like if you're a interior designer, they have a program for that. This is for the artists who upload things to them. But for the most part, you're probably going to be shopping for fabric. So let's click on there. You can search by color, by project. When you upload a fabric to, or a design, you upload the design to Spoonflower, and then you tell them what can you sell this on. So you say fabric or wallpaper, and then Spoonflower will put it on, they'll put it on mock-ups, which is just a generic picture. They'll put the fabric on these mock-ups so that people can see what it's going to look like when it's finished. But we also add keywords and tags and descriptions to the design so that Spoonflower can separate it out this way. So I'm going to click on quilting because I upload a lot of quilting fabric. So if you do quilts, this is a great place to find quilts. The good thing about Spoonflower is that you can buy fabric in all different sizes. Like you can buy swatches, you can buy cotton fabric by the yard, you can buy, it's all different types of fabric too. There's satins, there's cottons, there's velvet, there's all different kinds. Let me find dollhouse cheater quilt because I know that I have one fabric for that. Okay, so this one is my design. Okay, so when you come to the listing, it's going to have different options. So this shows you the pattern. This shows you that. You can choose the different types of fabric. It's going to show you what it looks like. Don't be afraid by these prices. Okay, the Spoonflower prices look very high. However, they are constantly having sales. And this again is very similar to Zazzle. There's no reason why you should pay full price for any of this because they are constant, like I said, they're constantly having sales. Let me go to my shop and I'm going to find the quilting fabric section. Let's look at this one just because I think this is a full-size print. This is not, yeah, so this is a full-size print. What they do is you can choose to buy a yard, a fat quarter, a swatch. And they also have, this is what I was trying to think of. It's like a collection of like a yard of fabric that has different swatches, like 6-inch swatches on it. But one thing is that you can buy the fabric. You can also look for home decor, or you can order these on things. So, this is the kind of situation where if you like the thing, you like the design of the fabric, you can scroll down here and get it for other, in other things. And it's going to show you all the options that they have. You can buy curtains, tea towels, table runners. They have tablecloths. The throw blankets are printed on blankets. There's wallpaper. So it's just basically whatever the person who has designed the fabric or who has made the design has let Spoonflower sell that thing on. I do want to find the yardage thing. It's this fill a yard. Okay. I really like this feature because if you're not sure what the fabric is going to look like, you can print a yard of fabric with different fabric designs, and it's easy to do. So when you get to the fill yard page, okay, basically you find a collection that you want, and you can put collections, you can do like go to different collections online. So if there's 3 or 4 people or 12 people or whatever that you like their fabrics, you can take one of their fabrics, I believe, and fill one space in this fill yard with them. So you can browse collections here to start out. They will give you these templates when you get into the little tool to do it, and you can do a cheater quilt, you can do infinity scarf by doing the stripes. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do with this tool, and they give you these template or these collections to get started, but you can just click browse to take you to all of the collections. This is again, this is my shop, so I just search for the name of it, and let me see if I can go over here. I'm going to look for designed collections because that's the ones that I have made, and it's all of the patterns that I have up on Spoonflower at this point. So let's say that I want to take something from here and I want to, let's see, add to collection. You can make your own collections. Okay, so if you see a fabric that you really like, just create your own collection by clicking on this. You have to log in and create an account, but you can do collections where you gather fabrics from all over Spoonflower and then make a filiard with them. And see at the top it says filiard of fabric with this collection. If I wanted to just use the entire collection, I can do that. You can click on the template. So let's say I want to do this, let's see, 1 yard up to 2 designs. You can do a vertical split. You can do a horizontal split. If you want to just do a cheater quilt and that's all you want to do, you could do that and just put the entire fabric on there and you can choose the fabric. Okay, so it's going to let me do cotton. So let's design the project based on this. And what you do is you click on this and you click on that and it'll move it over there. I'm going to click on this and do that. You can just drag these over, click on this and drag it over, or just click on this. Sometimes it works either way. And yeah, so this is, it's just a really, and this is a yard of fabric. So you can see it's going to be that wide. Um, it's just a really good way to get a lot of coordinating patterns in 1 yard of fabric that you're going to use for quilts or whatever. This is just a really good site to find fabric that you're not going to find in other places. There are professional, I mean, there's every range. I'm not a professional fabric designer. There are professional fabric designers on the site, so you can find things. You can also, go and find wallpaper. There's a lot of wallpaper that they sell here. What else to say? The home decor is pretty. It's again, okay, let's look at bedding. Let's look at pillow shams. Okay. It's like shopping. It's just regular shopping. Shop all standard pillow shams. And they're just going to show you the designs on the mock-up. So you're going to see what the pillows look like. You can choose one of those. The other thing is that a lot of times if you want to, let's say that I like this, but I don't like that the pattern is so big and I would like it to be smaller. You can probably contact the seller. Okay, so I'm going to click on this and see what happens. This takes me to the listing for it, but the shop name is Pattern Garden. Okay, so I'm going to click here to go to the shop and you can see all of their patterns and see, like, I would like that if it was smaller, right? But they might have a smaller version of it here in their shop that you can find, or you could just send them a message. So if you want to send them a message, well, first make sure that you're liking their shop to save it, because that's one good way to save the things that you like. And let me click on, oh, say log in to follow. You might have to log in, but you can send people messages. And I'm logged out, so I can't do it, but you can send the designer a message and say, is there any way that you have a smaller version of this? But see, they have the same pattern here. This might be a slightly different color. Sometimes people will make patterns in more than one size for different projects because it might look right on curtains, but then you need a smaller print for smaller things like pillows. So don't be afraid to send people messages and ask, can you size it down? They might not be able to, but most people, if they can, they're happy to help you out. Spoonflower, I think, is a really good place to get fabric. And I like the fact that you can buy different yardages and different the prints because they're printing it as it's ordered, that you can do a filiard with a lot of different prints. And that way you have a lot of different material to use for quilting or for small projects if you want to do it that way. But definitely the one thing I would say is that their prices are kind of high, but they're constantly having sales. And I mentioned that before. When you first go to Spoonflower's site, it's also going to give you a little wheel to spin so you get a percentage off. If you sign up for their emails, you will get notifications for sales that are going on. So definitely try to buy things when it's on sale because that's the best time, obviously, to save a little money and to get fabric that you might not be able to find anywhere else. All right, so leave me any questions, give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you later.